Trauma-focused cognitive behavioral therapy has been around for over 20 years, and it was created specifically for kids who had experienced trauma and have symptoms following the trauma. TF-CBT is a model for kids from the age of 3 to 18. The model usually takes about 12 to 18 sessions, and we do need a caregiver who can be involved. So the first part of TF-CBT is around building stabilization for the kids, where they can learn ways to manage their symptoms and shrink some of those trauma symptoms. Then they work through talking about their trauma in a lot more detail, and then they work on processing to make sense of some of those trauma experiences, to change some of their unhelpful thoughts around the trauma, and also to notice some of their brave moments and their helpful thoughts. And then the last third of the model is around safety and healthy development, so we can get those kids off onto a good trajectory after treatment is over. At this point, there have been 21 randomized controlled trials on TF-CBT. The studies have been done nationally and internationally, and all of the studies have come to the same conclusion that about 80% of children who go through the TF-CBT model have reduced PTSD symptomatology at the end of treatment. And that's really, really powerful research. At this point, TF-CBT has more research showing its efficacy than any other trauma treatment model that's out there for kids. Another benefit that we've seen over the years with TF-CBT is that clinicians really get a lot out of the model in terms of feeling like they have a plan. They can see benefits from the model very early on in treatment. And so it's really wonderful early on in therapy when kids, caregivers, and the therapists can see that the child is already doing better. Sometimes as therapists, we come out of a session and we think, I wonder, did I get anything done? That was a really hard session. In TF-CBT, we have a plan for every session. And so I've seen therapists feel really even more competent, even more accomplished, because they can check some things off their list and they can see that kids get better really quickly.
Many parents that I have worked with have really stated that they have gotten a better understanding of their children and their needs. They've spoken to feeling more confident in their own parenting skills, being able to recognize any type of distress that their children are facing. One of the best things that I've seen, come out of my work with this model is the clients. The clients just showing resilience, vulnerability, honesty, and assertiveness, just the various skills that they've developed throughout the time in treatment. That's the biggest payoff for me. I would say that this experience, for me, has been a very fruitful one. Working with the child treatment program gives you the opportunity to really connect with other clinicians. It created this sense of support. It created this sense of just collaboration and camaraderie. I've learned so much, as a clinician and as a leader in my agency, and I think that the child treatment program has really been essential to that.